Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us here live from Hungerford Town for this latest Rebels Radio broadcast. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Currently chasing up some team sheets at the moment, so we're just a little rushed at the moment trying to find out who it is. We're going to see if we can make some notes, but we're stuck in a very strange position. So, well, until we get a team sheet, we're not sure what's going on. I might just take it as the stadium announcer comes on. If you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter at MyFCRebelsRadio. And also, if you're listening via the YouTube on a laptop, if you scroll down the page, there's a bit that says comments. You can comment there and it will hopefully come up on our screen and we'll be able to see what comes up there. There is a game in the Premier League tonight, which we'll try and keep you updated on as things happens. And we'll brilliant. It's just the stadium announcer's just gone off air without saying the team. That's good news, isn't it? So we'll just make it up as we go along. I can tell you that there's a couple of George Short has re-signed. He's out on the pitch with the substitutes just warming up, and also Joe Grant is dual registered from Ascot. And apart from that, that's the only team news I can give you at the moment. So we'll just make the names up if you want. It's easier, much easier. I'm just waiting to see if the stadium announcer will actually run through the team so we can get something from it. But we'll see what we can find. Just waiting for. He's still not gone through the team, so we're not sure what's going on here at the moment. Nice. No, so again, just to let you know, because of the problems at the moment with YouTube and sound coming from the Tannoy system, we won't be broadcasting at half time. Here you go, you're going to run through the team, so I'll run through them afterwards. Here we go. All purple today. Mark Scott in goal. 2, Sean Fraser. 3 is Jai Dillon. 4's Guy Hollis, who's only just got here about 10 minutes ago. Dan Hicks is 5, he's captain. Ryan Hope 6. Lewis Butman 7. Nathan Webb 8, passed a late fitness test. Lee Barney 9. 10 is Scott Harris. 11 is Warren Harris. The same starting 11 as Saturday. Substitutes. 12 is Lee Rumbold. 14 Jake Parsons. 15 is Gherkin Gottman. 16 George Short. 18 is Joe Grant. So that's the Rebels lineup. So the same team that started for Slough. Go for the Hungerford team. Paul Strudley's in goal. Gary Horgan 2. Reece Tyler 3. 4 is James Rusby. Matt Day is captain, he wears 5. 6 is Ian Herring. James Clark 7. Mike Jones 8. Stephen Brown wears 9. Mark Draycott wears 10. 11 is Alan O'Brien. 12 Goodger, Harry Goodger. 13 is Ellie Harrison. 15 is someone called Keane. Jack Sterling 16. Scott Reese is 17. So just that's no team sheet, so we haven't got a clue what's going on. But Rowan Atkins. So Rowan, just like I thought it said Rowan Atkinson, but it's just Rowan Atkin is the referee tonight. So we'll just guess as we go along and see how it goes, and we'll make up some names. You can give them all names yourself. I don't know what's going to happen. You'd think someone would have dropped a team sheet off by now, wouldn't you? But there you go. Hey ho, hey ho. Never mind. So that's the team for Slough. Slough's just signed a couple of players. There is a statement. If you do go onto the Slough Town website at sloughtownfc.net, there is an looking ahead to Hungerford. There's just some other team news with a potential signing who won't be here today, and Brad Hewitt has signed from Wingate and Finchley, but he's out injured with a hand injury at the moment, needs an operation. He will be featuring sometime, and we'll bring you all the action here. I don't even know what the name of the state. I know it's Ball Pit Lane, that's the name of where we are, but I haven't got a piece of paper that tells me anything. It's amazing, isn't it? All these computers, and we're relying on a piece of paper. But hey ho, there you go. We'll see how things go. And we are about 3 or 4 minutes away from kick-off. I'd love to run through the teams with you. I just make them up. Well, look, how did someone get a team sheet and I didn't? I don't know. It's, the team sheet is actually on Twitter, so I'll kind of guess who the Hungerford players are, because it's a great picture. It's only got the Slough names on it and not the Hungerford names on it, so that's not much good. So there you go. Well, we're just waiting along. Paul Strudley, the Hungerford goalkeeper, is resplendent in a lovely luminous yellow-green coloured goalkeeping tops. You kind of see it with the boots and the bibs that people wear. It is horrendous. He could well see an aeroplane landing on the pitch tonight. He is that bright. I'm surprised he hasn't got a warning sign with him. So, like I say, you can contact us on Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio, and also on the YouTube where it says comments, and we'll bring you all the action as it happens. We're just waiting for the players. They're just standing in the tunnel waiting to come out, and still just waiting for, they're all just standing there waiting for the referee just to get everything going. And just on the main stand on this far side, there's another little stand opposite us, which is quite small. We're in the big main stand at the moment, and we're just waiting for the players. They're all just standing in the tunnel area. Neil Baker's just coming out here. It looks like he's just followed there by the Hungerford manager Bobby Wilkinson, and John Underwood's just coming behind there as well. So the management are here, the team are here, and we're just waiting for the referee really to just go through things. So I can run through the South side with you. Mark's got in goal, 2 Sean Fraser, 3 is Jai Dillon, 4 Guy Hollis, 5 Dan Hicks, 6 is Ryan Hope, 7 Lewis Putman, 8 Nathan Webb, Lee Barney 9, 10 Scott Harris, and 11 is Warren Harris. Substitutes for the Rebels: Lee Rumbold 12, 14 Jake Parsons, 15 Gherkin Gottman, 16 is George Short, and 18 is Joe Grant. As the players are just led out onto the pitch, Hungerford are in a white shirts, black shorts and black socks, and Slough will be in their resplendent purple. John Underwood looks like he's only just turned up at the moment, so he's just reacquainting himself with George Short. And again, the players are paraded in front of the main stand, and we're just waiting. Not many people have braved this this evening. It's not that cold out here today, but we're just waiting for a few fans still to come through, as the management team of Hungerford just walked past. The players just shaking hands in front of each other, and we'll just wait for kick-off to come along. There's quite a slope here at Hungerford. If you've never been to Hungerford's ground before, there's a heck of a slope just from the far hand side. It's literally got to be, I'd say, a good 10 foot on the slope. That it starts off in a far corner and comes all the way down. We'll just wait to see if Slough will win the toss and go down that slope for the first half, or attempt to come down the second half. We'll mostly get banned because there's music in the background as well, but hey ho, we'll see how it goes. Oh, Will's kindly put the team up for me on the YouTube comments, which is great, but we'll see how it goes and see if we can see what's going on. The referee's just calling the 2 captains over. That's Day and Hicks, and the fans just filling up in this stand on this near side, and very quaint little setup here at Hungerford. Just some lovely chips with sauce going past there, so I believe the chips have been quite good tonight. I had a burger, it was lovely. There's nothing happening though, we're just waiting. Still waiting to see if we can grab hold of someone to grab a team sheet, but there we go. We're just waiting. So the referee has decided they're going to shoot. Slough will be shooting down the slope for this first half. So they'll be shooting from right to left. And we're just waiting for the referee to get everything started. And the linesman's just running over. We're just still waiting to see if we can grab someone's attention. No one's going to walk past. Slough will have the kick-off as well for this game. Just a little bit late starting. Music still going in the background. There he goes. He's turned that off. So Slough will have kick-off. We're just waiting for the referee to get... I don't know what he's waiting for. He's checking for something. I think it's already 2 minutes past the kick-off time. I don't know where he's going. He's going for a walk. He's going for a wander. Yeah, okay. Do you want to just come and say hello to everyone? He's going to start the game? No? Still waiting. In your own time, mate. There you go. Finally, game starts. Now have the ball. I kick it out straight out to Dylan on this near-hand side. Dylan up against Horgan. Comes off Dylan. It's out for a throw. As the saviour, Mark Hunt, comes along with a team sheet. And so just there's nothing going on at the moment. Cheers, Mark. No, one. Cheers. So the ball's just played forwards. It's gone through Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis hits it back to Mark Scott. It bounces just in front. Scott with the clearance. Long, high lofted ball. Warren Harris trying to get underneath. It comes through to Scott Harris, who just eases the ball out. Headed away by Day. Headed forwards by Nathan Webb into the path of Scott Harris. Scott Harris just on the edge of the Hungerford box. Plays it inside to Warren Harris. Warren Harris just turns, trying to play it back to his brother Scott. Lee Barney with the ball, just trying to keep it in. And good defending there by Horgan, who comes across for Hungerford and just boots the ball out of play. And we're just going to wait for a new ball. So while we're doing that, I've got a team sheet now, so I'm just going to stop chatting for a second and put the team sheet somewhere. Hold on. The saviour that is Paul Lillywhite comes and tapes down for me. That'd do. Thanks, Paul. Saviour. Now we know who's playing. There we go. We'll run through the teams in properly in a second. As it is, it's a corner on the far-hand side. Lewis Putman will take this for the Rebels. In swinging corner. Oh, he hits it low. It's 4. It's cleared well by Hungerford. Up towards Brown. Brown just keeps the ball there. Flick it on, looking for O'Brien. Guy Hollis comes across, heads the ball down. It's flicked on again. Looking for Draycott. Draycott's ball's played up to Scott Harris. Scott Harris just takes the wallop, but plays it into the path of Putman. Putman shoots. It's blocked on the edge of the Hungerford area. Then they clear the ball line. It's out to Dylan. Dylan's got Brown chasing it down, and he goes back to goalkeeper Scott. Scott just takes a heavy touch there and has to boot the ball quickly. For Scott Harris. Beat into the ball on the far-hand side by Tyler. Ball's come out and then just played into the path of O'Brien. Good challenge there by Sean Fraser. It's out for a throw on that far hand side. So good evening to Will, who's listening, Will Tuck, and Gary Thomas listening away as the ball's just into the middle with Jones. Jones playing the ball forwards, looking for Clark. Ball's played out towards Putman. Putt slips as he plays the ball, plays it into the path of Ryan Hope. Hope gathers some speed, chasing down. He's got Horgan running with him, but Ryan Hope's running down the left, just forgets to take the ball with him. He's still got the ball. He's got Putman in attendance, cuts inside, looking to get a crossing, gets a low crossing. It's poor clearance, but it comes through to Jones. Jones crushed down by Nathan Webb. Good challenge by Webb. Wins the ball to Lee Barney. Barney plays it out to Warren Harris on the edge of the Hungerford area. Slough just got the ball. Gets a low crossing. Oh, it's across the face of the goal. And one of those cross shots that you see. And it just a little bit too far in front of Lee Barney for him to get hold of. And just a little bit too far away from the goal. But first effort of the game is to Slough. Just off target there, but good play by the Rebels going down the slope. And just waiting for Strudley in this luminous yellow kit just to kick the ball. He's coming straight out to where Putman is. Putman up against Clark. It's been played through. It comes through to Putman just trying to shake. Just left his foot in a little bit there on Horgan. Slough have a throw in. And Slough will take the throw with Dylan halfway inside the Hungerford looking for Scott Harris. Scott Harris rises up high, puts it into the penalty area, but it's been cleared. Comes through to O'Brien. O'Brien up to Draycott. Draycott takes it down well. Turns in the centre circle, trying to play through. Oh, it's come through to O'Brien. It's a chance here. It's 2 against 1. O'Brien on the far hand side. He's got Sean Fraser in turn. He comes in. He's hit the post. It's come back out to O'Brien. Guy Hollis now. O'Brien trying to chip it to the far post where it's unmarked by Mike Jones. Mike Jones trying to get a shot in. It's deflected by Slough. Well, good defending by Slough. And Putman can bring the ball out. Good chance there by Hungerford. The clearance only as far as Horgan. Horgan plays it in to someone I can't see his number. Number 6, who is Herring. Herring just plays the ball across, but well spotted by Warren House. Plays the ball up to Barney. Barney plays it into the path for Nathan Webb. Webb just gives the ball away cheaply to Hungerford, who just look for the long ball over for Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown first to the ball, heads it away, and then Guy Hollis says that's a head clear. It's out for a corner here, and it's a first corner for Hungerford. It's at the top bit, sending up both of their centre backs, Matt Day and James Rusby, who I believe was a late replacement for Hungerford. And we'll just wait to see. It's O'Brien that goes across to take this corner for Hungerford. He's had a good chance there. He's already hit the post once, just beaten Mark Scott, but bounced out kindly for Slough. Both teams having a good chance so far early on in this first 5 minutes. Takes the corner quickly to Horgan. Horgan on the edge of the area, picks the ball up. Oh, it's well blocked by Scott Harris. Good play by him. Flicks it out towards Dylan. Dylan just plays it off O'Brien. Oh, referee, that is terrible. Clearly come off O'Brien. It's a throw into Hungerford. They've taken it quickly, looking for Brown. Brown inside the box. Pushed off the ball by Hicks. Hicks is just manhandled. Ball's played down. Easy for Matt Day to control on his chest. Inside the Slough half. Plays it across to Tyler on the left-hand side. Tyler chipping a long ball in. Looking for Brown. Brown up against Dylan. Gets it into the box up towards Draycott. It's cleared by Ryan Hope. Slough under some pressure. Ball's up towards Rusby. Comes out towards Scott Harris. Plays the ball out first time on the volley to Warren House on the far-hand side. Warren House just can't keep that one. It's gone out of play for a throw-in to Hungerford. And it's started a bit of a whirlwind here. So the throw comes in quick towards Herring. Ball's played forwards, looking for Draycott. Draycott just takes it down on his thigh, but just can't keep it in play, and it's out of play. You may well hear some shouting from that was Neil Baker that you can hear shouting hatchet as Day clears the ball forwards up towards Draycott. Draycott keeps in for Hungerford, then it's cleared out by Fraser up towards Putman. Putman beaten to the ball by Clark. Comes through to the middle to Herring. Herring with a tackle on Scott Harris. It's cleared, headed forwards by Sean Fraser up to Warren Harris. Warren Harris trying to release Fraser on the overlap. It's just a little bit too far in front of him, and Matt Day comes along and boots that ball out of the ground and out for a throw-in on that far-hand side. Action-packed game here so far in these first 6.5 minutes. Second ball that's been kicked out of the ground already, and it's going to be a throw-in on the far-hand side. Fraser will take this for Slough. He's going to leave it. No, he's going to leave it for Hollis. So let's go on over to take this one. This is about 25 yards away from the Hungerford goal. Just throwing on that far-hand side. Hollis just winding up for this long throw. Aimed in towards Hicks. It's bounced into the box where it's coming through to Scott Harris. Turns. Overhead kick. It's almost cleared. It's cleared at the far post there. A good challenge there by James Rusby on Warren Harris. Lovely overhead kick there by Scott Harris, flicking the ball in. Slough have a corner on this near-hand side. Ryan Hope will go to take this one. Slough will look for a better corner than that first corner of the game. Again, every Slough player is just, they're all on that 6 yard, on the goal line, sorry, where the goalkeeper is. The goalkeeper is surrounded by the players. The referee's keeping a close eye on it. As the ball's carried in, it breaks. It comes through to the near post. It's just trying to find Putman, but it's out of play and out for a goal kick. So someone just shouting for Hungerford Town there. Just a few smuttering of people in the stand here next to me. Some people choosing to stand at the back. As Strudley just takes this kick, aimed again towards Herring. Herring trying to flick the ball on. Comes through to Ryan Hope. Hope just plays it straight off. Herring gets the ball back, plays the ball down. Just got caught there. And two Slough players just crash as they go for the ball. Barney and Scott Harris. Ball's broken kindly to Herring on the far hand side. Plays it out towards Tyler. Tyler just plays over the halfway line, still running with the ball. Looking for the run of O'Brien. Well spotted by Sean Fraser. Good play by him. Given to Nathan Webb. Webb does well to fend off a challenge. Cuts inside. Still with the ball. Plays it. Oh, he's looking for the run of Lee Barney, but Barney just stops his run. Comes back out to Tyler, the left back. Tyler, the left back's got some pace. He's just burst past two players. He's trying to find O'Brien on that far hand side. Sean Fraser comes across. Good defending by Sean Fraser. That's another ball out of the ground. And I think that will be a corner. on the far hand side. Just waiting. I think the ball boys are going to have a good job tonight. They'll be chasing around trying to get the ball back. So here's a corner on the far hand side. James Clark will go over to take this for Hungerford. Just in swinging corner. Last time they took a short one, so Slough just got to be a little bit aware. O'Brien's kind of come short. He's just on the edge of the penalty, on the angle of the penalty area, just trying to bring some Slough players a little bit out of their way. Two centre-backs have gone up for this, Rusby and Day. Rusby's first to it and scores! And that is an easy goal for Hungerford on 10 minutes. The goal comes from James Rusby, who glides in and unmarked and puts a header straight past Mark Scott in the Slough goal. And that's the first goal of the game. And Slough will be disappointed with that goal. It should have been better defended. Free header for Rusby. So just making a note of who scored and when, just bear with us. I got 6 pens and none of them work. It's always the way, isn't it? Try that one. Slough had the ball with Fraser. This going long towards Day. Day heads it out towards Tyler. And ball's with Hollis. Hollis clears for Slough, only as far as Tyler. Tyler just plays the ball back, but only as far as Hicks. Hicks just almost loses the ball there from the challenge from Draycott. Plays it out towards Fraser. Fraser closed down, up towards Barney. Scott Harris, got time to turn. Just doesn't get the best of efforts away, and there's a sliding challenge. Wins the ball, and Day's gone down injured there looking for a foul. The game's carried on. It's fallen to Scott Harris on the far hand side. Looks to get across in at the far post. He finds Lewis Putman, who shoots it. It's straight at Paul Strudley, the Hungerford goalkeeper, who does well. Day's still down injured inside the Hungerford half. He just seemed to have got clash there with Scott Harris. And he's down on the ground, but they still haven't sent a physio on yet. So I'm just wondering if the referee's actually going to go and book Scott Harris for that challenge. I think he is actually. He's booked. I don't know. He's flashed the card at somebody, but I'm not sure who he's actually booked. But there you go. Well, someone's been booked. We're not sure who. So I can't see who he flashed the card at. I think it might have been Day who was down on the ground actually. But Day's made a miraculous recovery. Strangely enough, he's up. He didn't need any treatment. And he may well. Someone's got the yellow card. We're not sure who, but there you go. Let's we'll just guess as it goes, as the game goes on. So it's now James Rusby with that goal on 10 minutes. Hungerford lead. The ball's with Lee Barney in the far hand side, who's just going to throw the ball back to Strudley in the goal. Just throws the ball out of play, gives the ball back. And the game will restart when Strudley, who is the brightest player on the pitch, not in intelligence but certainly in the colour of his top, just places the ball down, walks back, trying to see. All of them have been aimed at the number 7, James Clark, for Hungerford. He will actually kick it in a minute. There he goes, again looking for Clark. Putman's up against it. Clark does win the ball in towards Draycott. Draycott's challenged by Dillon. Plays the ball back all the way to his goalkeeper, Scott. Scott just stands there and volleys the ball long. Up towards Barney. Barney beaten by Rusby, the goal scorer. It comes through to Warren Harris. He just gets to the ball first, but just overhits it, and it's out for a goal kick. And it remains 1-0 here as a ball boy comes round. I say ball boy, but more of a ball man kind of person just coming around with a football. Strudley again take this. You can must be hear some shouting from the management from Hungerford. We're quite close to both dugouts here on this near hand side. As Strudley finally takes this kick. This time it's aimed into the middle. Mike Jones beats the ball by Ryan Hope. Flicked on though by Draycott, looking for Brown. Brown does well, but it's tackled by Hollis comes out to Hicks. Hicks through to Dillon. Dillon closed down. Comes off Draycott. It's out for a Slough throw. Dillon will take the throw in for the Rebels. Aiming for Scott Harris. Beaten to the ball by Clark. Comes through to Jones. Jones has gone down as if he's seriously injured. The foul was by Ryan Hope, who's just going to the referee that he's just getting some treatment there. And so the referee just explaining there that although Ryan Hope won the ball, he's caught the player as well. So it's quite good actually. The referee's just having a good conversation with the Slough management team, who aren't that far from us, saying that Ryan Hope won the ball first but caught the player afterwards with his studs. So he's not even booked him, but Jones is still down getting some treatment here, and he does look, his face is full of grimace as he's getting treated. And there's a female physio treating him, so he's back to his feet. He looks like he's okay. We'll try and bring you some latest scores from the ground. Not many games on tonight. Willstone are leading at Hayes and Yedding. The referee just had a good chat there, just telling Jones he'll bring him back on when he's ready. It is a free kick to Hungerford, just 7 or 8 yards just inside their own half. Day takes it for Hungerford, looking for Brown. Brown first to the ball, but it's gone through to Ryan Hope. Gives it to Hicks. Hicks with a clearance towards Barney. Barney squashed by 2 players. Ball comes through to Nathan Webb. Plays it out towards Putman. Putman looking for a run down the line, looking for the run of Barney. Ball just holds up, and Stradley has to come in. He just beats Barney to the ball. Kicks it long. And Brown's underneath it for Hungerford. Heads it into the path for Draycott. Nathan Webb's appealing for handball rather than chasing the game. He's just stood there with his hand up. Ball comes out to Tyler on the far hand side. Tyler in towards Draycott. Draycott up against Nathan Webb. He's just evaded 2 Slough challenges there as Draycott. Good play by the Hungerford number 10. Plays it out towards Herring. Herring just brings the ball out to Rusby, scorer of the only goal of the game so far. Rusby goes long, looking for Stephen Brown. Beaten to the ball by Hicks. Good header by Hicks. Flicked in by Horgan, though, into the middle to Clark. And he's just trying to go past a couple of players. Ball comes back out to Clark, to Horgan. Horgan chips the ball down the line, looking for the run of Stephen Brown. Ball just holds up in the air, and Dillon volleys clear. As Willstone have now gone 2-0 up. That's home to Hayes and Yedding. And it's a throw-in. It looks like Rusby may have a long throw. He's just been called up. He's in absolutely... this is the slowest walk ever to take a throw-in ever. I think Hungerford are already playing for the 1-0. As they're just being told to just watch the short throw. 2 Slough players have gone through. He hasn't taken the throw yet, so you're not actually missing anything. He's finally going to take the throw. Long throw is into the box as well. It's a free header, and almost the flick on there from Draycott. Just no one at the back post gambled on it, and that's certainly a good throw there by Rusby. And Slough defensively in the end, not been fantastic today. As the man with 2 balls now walks past. That's the ball boy, not just a naked man just walking in front of us, obviously. And Scott will get the game back underway with a goal kick with about 25 fans behind. The ball's been kept on well by Putman, up towards Clark. Clark heads it forwards to Brown. Brown challenged by Dillon. It comes through though to Herring. Herring plays the ball out to O'Brien. O'Brien turns, comes back on himself. Got Sean Fraser in attendance. So O'Brien's going the long way round him. Plays it out towards Tyler. Tyler leaves the ball for O'Brien. Oh, and O'Brien's got some pace on that far hand side. Beats his man, puts a cross in only as far as Guy Hollis, who clears the ball. It's up towards Tyler, but Tyler loses the ball, but it's been picked up by Herring. Herring just goes in with a challenge there, and a second challenge, and the ball comes off Herring and out for a goal kick. 18 minutes gone here. Hungerford lead 1-0, courtesy of that goal on 10 minutes from number 4, James Rusby, with a free header from an in-swinging corner. And Slough just had a couple of chances, but the last few minutes it's just been all Hungerford, and Slough just got to be careful. There's a lot of pace on that left-hand side with both Tyler and Hungerford, causing the right-hand side of Slough some trouble. Scott just taking his time with the goal kick. Just, he's in absolutely no hurry whatsoever. Still going, wait for that. There you go. Long kick by him. Putman trying to win the ball. It's over the head of everyone and out for a throw-in. Just over the halfway line. Horgan will take it. Horgan's just having some instruction from his manager, Wilkinson, on what to do with it. He's just gained an extra 10 yards with that throw. Flicks it on towards Brown. Brown target for these balls forwards. Clicked by Hope to Scott Harris. Heads it into the path for Warren Harris. Warren Harris beaten to the ball by Tyler, though. It comes from breakthrough to Fraser. Fraser chips the ball forwards, looking for the run of Warren Harris on that far-hand side. Warren Harris up against Tyler. Tyler just charges him off the ball and out for a Hungerford throw. And Tyler will take the throw for Hungerford. Just 10 yards inside the Hungerford half. Bounces through to Fraser. Fraser heads it clear, but only as far as Herring. Herring comes across and is adjudged to have been fouled. And it's a free kick to Hungerford just by the halfway line. And couldn't really see what the foul was for, but it didn't look that bad. And they take it quickly. Again, looking for that run. This time the space of Brown, but Brown was offside. And Slough will get a free kick. And there's the Slough fans are all just kind of spread out on the far hand side. There's a little stand to our left of the main stand. Seems to be a few of them huddled underneath there, but little noise coming from the Slough fans tonight at the moment. Everyone seems to be spread out. As Hicks takes this free kick, it's a long free kick, looking for the run of Warren Harris, who volleys the ball into the box. It's cleared by Horgan, and it's going to be kept in on the far hand side by O'Brien. Does well to keep it in, and then I thought he kept it in, but the linesman said it was out of play, and O'Brien didn't agree with that one. He's just had a word with the linesman on that far hand side. Guess what? There's another ball disappeared. Just waiting for a ball. He's going to take his time. Seems to be a lack of ball boys here at Hungerford. They're in no hurry whatsoever to get the ball back. It's going to be a throw on the far hand side. Guy Hollis will take this long throw for Slough. Can they have the same kind of effect that Hungerford have, that long throw, and create a chance? Into the box. It's been flicked on, and it's headed on by Scott Harris, but safely into the arms of Strudley. And Strudley just takes his time with the ball. Just looked like he was going to take it quickly, but told by his manager to wait, and will then take the kick. Long kick aimed towards Brown on that far hand side. Brian swap places with Draycott. He's up against Fraser. Guy Hollis goes back to Scott. Scott launches a long clearance down. Warren Harris does well to keep the ball in, but only as far as Herring. Herring plays the ball forwards. Well spotted by Sean Fraser, who wins the ball. Plays it in towards Putman. Oh, Putman, lovely little bit of touch. Takes on a player. Just got fouled there, and Putman's down, holding his knee. And Herring, who's committed the foul, who's already on a yellow card, seems to have come off the worst for that challenge. So apparently Herring was booked earlier on for dissent. Slough just warming 3 substitutes up. Gottman, Grant and Parsons just go forwards. Putman's not worried. Putman doesn't need any treatment, but the Hungerford player Herring does. And just waiting for Herring to get some treatment. And there's not really much to talk about, really. I could tell you some jokes or something while we get some treatment. I could sing, but if I sing, we'd get banned for music, so we're not going to do that either. As Herring's still getting some treatment here from the physio. As no one seems to be in much of a fuss. Just a leisurely Monday evening. If you're enjoying Coronation Street, that's good. You might as well put it on for a couple of minutes. There's nothing happening on the pitch. Here you go. Dylan's taking a drink of some water with some red juice in it. There you go. That's the excitement so far. Not a lot happening. I spy with my little eye something beginning with nope, there's no football being played. Herring still down on the ground. I'm going to take a seat. It's go sleep. Just read a book amongst yourselves for a few minutes. It's fine. Don't worry. There's nothing going on. Herring's still getting treatment. It's right. He'll finally come off the pitch in a second. Do you know what? He's fine. He's just walking off the pitch now. The magic touch of the female physio seems to have done the trick. As we're just waiting for where is he coming off? Here he comes. He comes on. He's made a miraculous recovery there. Slough have a free kick. We'll hope the game will get underway. Ryan Hope standing over this free kick just by the centre circle inside the Hungerford half. Chips the ball forward. It's a poor free kick. It's won by Hungerford. Cleared. Then flicked on by Dylan. Then Scott Harris does well. Flicks it on to Barney. Barney plays it to Putman. Putman's got a chance. Cuts inside. Takes in on too many players. Gives it to Webb. Webb does well. Plays it out to Dylan. Dylan plays it into Putman. Putman just takes a heavy touch. Gets across towards far post. And Strudley has to just tip that ball over the top of the bar from that cross from Lewis Putman. I don't think he got the best of crosses on it, but I think he was angling towards the goal. And Strudley just had to put a strong arm to that one and push it over the top of the bar and out for a corner on the far hand side. Just remind you, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter, and the Twitter handle is at MyFC Rebels Radio, all one word, all lowercase. Or if you're listening on the YouTube thing, there's a bit that says comments. You can just send a comment and it will come through to us on screen. We'll give you a shout out if you say who you are and where you're listening. We're just waiting for Putman to take this in swinging corner on the far hand side. Looking for a better corner. That's a good corner. It's played into the box. It's headed at the far post by Scott Harris, but it's come through to Horgan. Horgan will clear for Hungerford. He's just been allowed to bring the ball out. Slough not chasing him down. Just all the time and all. Plays it into the centre. Clark just controls the ball. Looking for the run of O'Brien. O'Brien just trying to cut inside, and so does Brown, but just overhits it and into the arms of Mark Scott in the Slough goal. And Scott just launches a huge kick forwards. Scott Harris beaten to the ball by Day. It comes out to Herring. Herring plays it to Clark, and it's well won there by Dylan. Gives it to Putman. Putman's still got the ball. Trying to hand ball. Oh, it's hit James Clark on the hand, but the referee said no. Hicks has now got the ball for Slough. Just he's under a couple of pressure. Oh, he does well to go past two players. Still got the ball. Just as a Cruyff turn. Plays it out to Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope gets the ball. Charges forward. He's got James Clark and a couple of others. Plays the ball forward. Looking for Barney. Barney's offside. And Slough should have could really call back for a foul there on Ryan Hope. He was sandwiched by two players there, was Ryan Hope, and the referee let him play the ball forwards. Nothing came of it. It was offside. Could well have pulled it back for advantage, but unfortunately he didn't. It's a free kick to Hungerford, and Paul Strudley will take his time. He'll most really walk to the tea bar, order a cup of tea and a burger, eat those by the time he takes the goal kick. Just taking his time. It's in no hurry. Finally takes it again, looking for Clark. Clark up against Putman. Clark wins the ball well. Won by Nathan Webb though. Barney beaten to the ball, but gets a touch on it. Comes through to Herring. Herring plays ball forwards looking for O'Brien, but Sean Fraser first to the ball. Comes out though to Clark. Clark heads the ball forwards for Hungerford. Hicks is underneath it for Slough. Comes across and heads it out of play. Good defending there by Slough as the Slough substitutes just warm up in front of us just in case. It's going to be another long throw from Hungerford this time. Rusby goes over again, and this time they've sent forwards the centre-back and captain Matt Day to try and get on. And they've just left two back, Horgan and Tyler, just marking Lee Barney as the long ball. And again, Rusby takes the slow walk of death to pick the ball up. Dum, 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 dum. He's going to throw it on in a second. EastEnders is mostly beyond by the time he throws it on. Throws the ball on into the box. Scott comes well, gathers the ball quickly, and then he's trying to look to release Warren Harris. It's a good kick out by Warren Harris. He's in a foot race with Clark. Warren Harris does well, keeps the ball in on the far hand side. Still got Clark with him on the far hand side. Still going down the line. Still getting up against Clark, and Clark does well. Good defending by James Clark. Slough have a throw in, but it's just right inside by that corner flag. And it's like they're going to send Guy Hollis forward for a long throw for Slough, just trying to do exactly the same as what happened to Slough. Some scores from around the grounds. Wildstone are 3-0 up at home to Hazen Yedding, and Kingstonian are 2-0 up against Brentwood Town as Hollis tries to throw this long ball in, aiming towards Hicks. It's won by Draycott, comes out to O'Brien, who volleys a long clearance looking to set Stephen Brown free. Brown in a foot race with Fraser. Brown just holds the ball up trying to find O'Brien, but it was well spotted there by Dylan, and Dylan plays the ball forward looking for Scott Harris. Oh, he just can't get a touch to it. It comes through to Day. Day with the clearance, and O'Brien is well offside, and then Mark Scott comes all the way out of his area to get the ball. Volleys it clear, only as far as Jones. Jones takes his time on the ball. Barney comes round and tries to challenge him. Plays the ball up to Clark. Clark trying to play the ball out to Draycott. Draycott comes deep for Hungerford, playing the ball, looking for the run of O'Brien. O'Brien had stopped his run, and Warren Harris will just see that out and out for a goal kick to Slough. So we've played 29 minutes here at Bullpit Lane, home of... has it got a stadium name? It doesn't even say if there's a stadium name on here, actually. We'll call it Bullpit Lane because that's the road it's on. It's 1-0 here to Hungerford Town, as Mark Scott looks to take a long kick. So I'll just try to stretch the play a little bit here. Long kick by Scott, aiming towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris beaten to the ball by Day. Comes through to Fraser. Fraser beaten to the ball. Comes out though kindly to Nathan Webb. He just volleys the ball over the top, looking for the run of Barney. Barney in a foot race here with Rusby. Barney does well to try and keep the ball in. Gets a cross there, and he just crosses the ball out of play with Scott Harris in the centre. And it's out and over the bar. And a goal kick. And guess what? We're waiting for another ball. And the Hungerford manager takes his time getting the ball back. He should be on a yellow card for time wasted, I think. He just walked slowly, and then when he got to the pitch, didn't want to kick it on, and then finally kicked on. And Strudley will eventually take a goal kick to get this game on. Hopefully the referee isn't added on time. We'll still be playing here till Tuesday for this time wasting. Strudley takes it again, aiming for Clark. Stephen Brown wins the ball first for Hungerford. Comes through to Hollis. Hollis heads it forwards only as far as Herring. Herring looking for O'Brien on that far hand side. O'Brien chests the ball down, trying to get a run onto the players, but just forgets to take the ball with him. Slough have the ball with Hollis. It comes through to Warren Harris, up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris does well. Takes the ball down on his chest. He's got Putman on the overlap. Trying to release Putman, but James Clark has come back for him. Plays it back to his goalkeeper, Strudley. And Strudley, all the time in the world to play the ball forward. Nathan Webb does well to win the ball. Flicked on by Sean Fraser. Warren Harris has had to come back behind himself to win the ball. Plays it off Tyler to throw for Slough. And Slough have a throw. It's going to be Sean Fraser that takes it almost on the halfway line, just literally inside the Hungerford half. Takes a quick throw, looking for Scott Harris. Harris beaten to the ball. It's come through to Clark. Clark in the centre, plays it forward. Well challenged by Dillon. Slough win the ball back, but then it's cleared up by Herring, but only as far as Hicks. And then Hicks trying to release Warren Harris on that far hand side up against Tyler. Good defending by the left back, Reece Tyler, who heads back to his goalkeeper, Strudley, and averts the danger of the Warren Harris run. And it's out of play. Strudley just drops the ball, pretending to waiting for a Slough player to come and get it. Kicks it long. It's flicked on well by Clark. It comes through though to Ryan Hope. Plays the ball up for Barney. Barney beaten to the ball by Day. And that is out of the ground as well. Going to take your time with this, kicking the ball back. We're going to get a ball. No, there's no ball anywhere. There you go. Sean Fraser's just picked a ball up that's been sitting about 20 yards away from where he was stood. And it's been... He's got a throw. Throws on. Flicked on by Warren Harris into the path of Scott Harris. Scott Harris plays it into the box, only as far as Clark. Clark just clears it under pressure from Barney. Up towards Dillon. Oh, Dillon. Lovely control by Dillon. Then just pushed off the ball. And Clark plays it to Horgan. Horgan down the line looking for the run of Brown. Brown just puts the accelerators on. Dan Hicks just trying to shield him off the ball at the moment. And Brown keeps the ball on. Just stops it from going off. But Hicks has that ball. Plays it up towards Putman. But it's cleared by Clark, and then comes through to Nathan Webb. Nathan Webb just takes on a couple of plays but goes sideways, gives it to Dillon. Dillon can touch the ball forwards, close down, plays it in towards Barney. Barney does well to control, flicks inside to Ryan Hope. Good play here by Slough. Ryan Hope's he's just played the ball slightly behind Sean Fraser, which was not what he needed. Just wants it in his path, back towards Ryan Hope. Hope will just come across, goes long, looking for the Putman. Putman's here, he's inside. And Clark the ball just wouldn't drop kindly there for Lewis Putman. He was waiting for the ball to drop, the bounce from over the top, but Clark came through and just headed it back to his goalkeeper, Strudley. And it's Strudley with this kick, aimed towards Draycott. Draycott flicks the ball on but can't keep it in play, and it's out for a Slough throw. Dillon will take the throw. Apparently the ground is called the War Memorial Ground. There you go. As Dillon takes this long throw, looking for Scott Harris. He's beaten to the ball by Rusby. Flicked on though by Putman, looking for Barney. Rusby again with the clearance. Up through to Draycott, who volleys a clearance down, but that will go safely into the hands of Mark Scott inside the Slough area. And a lot of shouting coming from both benches at the moment. Scott launches a long kick forwards, looking for Scott Harris. Scott Harris gets a touch to it, and then Dylan wins the ball back for Slough, gives it to Hope. Hope back heels it, but only as far as Clark. Clark plays it through to Herring. Herring, good play inside to Jones. Jones got time to turn in the halfway line, trying to find Tyler on that far hand side. Tyler will just keep the ball in. No, it's just overrun it, and it's out for a Slough throw. And Slough just being told to not come any further. So it's a throw by Fraser on towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris flicks the ball on, looking for Putman, but Rusby's there first. And then it's cleared up the line, looking for Draycott. This time Guy Hollis comes across, clears the ball, but out of line and into someone's garden. That's another ball lost. It's going to take him about 20 minutes, I reckon, to get another ball back. Yeah, do you want to... you need a ball? There you go. As Hungerford take their time in getting the ball back. Finally, Tyler has a ball to throw on. And he just takes his time with the throw. He still hasn't thrown it on. There he goes. Finally throws the ball on. It's won by Hollis. Comes out and it's a little bit further along. O'Brien looks to take the throw quickly for Hungerford, but it's just going to take some more time. Throws it into Tyler. Tyler looking for the cross into the field. It's flicked on by Brown, but it'll call for Dylan, and Dylan just plays the ball out into the path of Putman. Putman can bring the ball down. He's got Herring in front of him. Cuts inside Herring. Goes past him. He just got clipped there, and the referee said play on. Barney gave the ball to Dylan. Dylan's closed down by Draycott. Dylan's still got the ball. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Scott. Being chased down by Brown, and Scott just boots it straight out of the ground. And Horgan looks to get Hungerford down the pitch quickly. It's up towards Brown. Brown does well. Flicks it overhead, but comes through to Hicks, who volleys clear, looking for Barney. Barney first to the ball. Up to Scott Harris. Scott Harris does well. Holds the ball well. Releases Ryan Hope just by the centre circle inside the Hungerford half. Hungerford plays it out to Warren Harris up against Tyler. If hits it straight at Tyler, it's out for a throw on the far hand side. And they take it quickly into the box where Lee Barney's got time to turn. Plays it back to Warren Harris. Warren Harris crosses at the far post, trying to look for Putman, but it's seen by Clark, and Clark just sees it out of play and out for a goal kick. And Slough just with that one real effort on target so far. Shot that was well saved by Strudley, and then the Putman cross, which caused Strudley a little bit of trouble, flicked over the top, but as it is, it's Hungerford that leads 1-0 here, courtesy of that goal on 10 minutes. Strudley again taking his time with these kicks, again aiming for Clark. Putman first to the ball for Slough, but only as far as Horgan. Horgan leaves the ball, it's out for a throw in, and again taking his time. Do you know what? I said that, and the referee has just said to James Rusby, the number 4, he said, you're walking to get the ball every throw. He said, last warning. So Horgan will take the throw. The referee's telling him to hurry up. Horgan finally does throw the ball. Stephen Brown flicks it on. It's come through to Hicks. Hicks clears only as far as Herring. Herring takes his time, plays the ball forwards, but just in front of Brown, and just rolls into the arms of Mark Scott in the Slough goal. Scott just signalling where he's going to boot the ball. Aims towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris up against Tyler. Warren Harris as well. Heads the ball into there, but good defending by Herring. Great play by Herring. Just wins the ball back, but Slough won it with Warren Harris. Warren Harris just bursting in. Gets caught there. And the referee said he played the ball, but much to the disgust of the Slough management team in front of us. The ball's been cleared. Oh, and Hollis has just slipped, and he's had to just get up and play out of play. Slough's just still appealing that Warren Harris had been fouled. Won by Nathan Webb, though. Good challenge by Webb. And Ryan Hope is going to get a yellow card for dissent. And he's obviously objected to the fact that the referee didn't give a yellow card, a free kick, for that challenge on Warren Harris. He's talked himself into a yellow card. So it's the second booking of the game. Both of those bookings have so far been for dissent. Not the best of things. We played 38 minutes of this first half here. Hungerford still lead 1-0. As Fraser takes this throw in. It's flicked on by Scott Harris into the path of Barney. Barney to Warren Harris into the box where Lewis Putman is. Lewis Putman just get beaten to the ball there by, I think it's Horgan in the end with the challenge. It's a corner to Slough, but good play by the Rebels, just playing some good football on that far hand side. Good defending though by Hungerford. It's going to be an in-swinging corner for Slough. Lewis Putman goes over to take it for the Rebels. Just Slough again, just put all of the players on the 6-yard line. They're just going to keep Ryan Hope back. Ryan Hope standing on the edge of the area. Everyone else is on the 6-yard line. As plays the ball in. It's come off Clark. It'll be another corner if we can get a ball. We're going to wait for a ball. Hello, anyone got a ball? Ball? You kind of need it. It's needed to play the game. I don't. That's it. Serious lack of footballs here at Hungerford Town. We're still waiting for the ball to come over to Putman. He's finally just received the ball to get this corner in for the Rebels. Just some signals from the Slough bench telling players what to do, just to draw some players out. Putman still standing over this corner, still hasn't taken it yet. Everyone on that 6-yard line. Come off the goal line now. That was a poor corner. Again, it'll break through to Dylan. Dylan beat it to the ball. He's just got caught there. It's a good challenge there by Stephen Brown. And it's a throw into Slough. And Fraser takes this throw for Slough up towards Scott Harris. Beaten to the ball by Day as far as Hope. Hope plays it inside, but it comes through to Hungerford player. But Hungerford's eager to the ball. Draycott this time. He's closed down by Putman. Putman trying to chase down the second clearance. Up towards Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown trying to head into the path of O'Brien. O'Brien plays it in towards Brown. And then Brown just plays it behind O'Brien. And then Slough just give the ball away cheaply to Draycott. Draycott to O'Brien. O'Brien back towards Draycott. Draycott just aimed this ball up forwards there. As Stephen Brown wins the ball. The Slough wait for it. Falls to James Clark. James Clark plays it into Brown. Brown 20 yards out. Shoots. Well blocked by Hicks. And he gets a fortunate rebound. And Hicks just loses the ball, but it comes through to Warren Harris. Warren Harris has the ball just inside the Slough half, gives it to Fraser. Fraser pumps the ball down the line, comes off a Hungerford player, and Matt Day's first over for Hungerford to get the ball. Plays it off a Slough player, and it's out for a throw. And again, Slough just not really clearing their lines properly here. They're just taking their time, and there's no fluidity amongst the two at the moment in midfield. Hope and Nathan Webb. They're not sure whether to go forwards and leave themselves on the counter-attack. As the ball's played forward for O'Brien. O'Brien shows a good pair of speed. He's offside though. You know, I don't know what the referee's done here. He's actually called it back for a foul on Hungerford when O'Brien had just beaten Hicks' ball in the corner and would have had a great chance to cross the ball in. As it is, he's brought it back for a free kick, which is 35 yards away from goal. And it's the Hungerford players aren't exactly over pleased with the referee there on that far hand side. According to Twitter, it says that Webb was booked for protesting. It was actually Ryan Hope that was booked. And we'll just wait for this free kick to come in. It's going to come in from Horgan on the far hand side. Literally on the byline, 35 yards away from goal. Again, two centre-backs gone forwards for Hungerford. And it's been whipped in. So cleared from the head of Jai Dillon. It's out for a throw-in, and they're going to send Rusby over. And again, he's just taking... He's got the slowest walk ever to take a throw-in. He really has. It's... He's not even looking at where the ball is. He's walking backwards to the throw, taking his time. He's already had a final warning from the referees. I don't know what else he needs to do not to receive a yellow card. But Rusby has the throw on the far hand side. It's level with the Slough penalty area. Aims it into the box. Mark Scott can't get to the ball. It's headed out of his hands. Comes through. Hungerford looking for a penalty appeal there on O'Brien. But the ball breaks kindly to Putman. Putman can bring the ball over the halfway line. Still running with the ball. Up against Tyler. Tyler's come across. Oh, Putman's just gone past him easily. Does a step over, gets the ball, gets a cross in. It's picked on by Barney, but safely into the arms of Paul Strudley in the Hungerford goals. And it's actually O'Brien who was went down in the box looking for a penalty there. He's still hobbling on that far hand side. As Strudley clears long for Hungerford, aimed towards Brown. Brown and Hicks with it. Hicks does well to win the ball. Headed forwards by Clark. Looking for Draycott. Draycott does well. Takes the ball down. Turns it. Looking for the run of Jones. Jones up against Hicks. Hicks plays the ball out. And it's a throw to Hungerford. Apologies if you hear any rude words coming from some of the players. Rusby's taking his time yet again with this throw. The referee it's absolutely disgraceful. He's chatting to one of his players, not even looking. And he takes a quick throw, looking for Brown. Brown keeps the ball in on the byline, plays it back towards Rusby. Rusby up against Putman, does well to beat him. Then gets a cross in, it's Hicks first to the ball, clears long. Looking for Barney. Barney does well, touches it into the path of Ryan Hope, just a little bit behind him, and then O'Brien wins the ball. But it comes down for Fraser. Fraser does well. Good control by him. Plays it in towards Webb. Webb plays the ball forward. He's just got caught there, and the referee's just... Webb's just got caught. Oh, Slough the ball with Ryan Hope. He's going to shoot from 25 yards. He hits the ball well over. And the referee should get his yellow card out because there was a foul on Scott Harris there, and there was also a foul on Nathan Webb. He saw one on Nathan Webb, and he hasn't called the player back to book him. And Webb he's just feeling his ankle where he got caught. But the referee, he's actually just gone over to Webb as Hungerford take the time getting yet another ball back in. And Webb's just chatting to the referee, just saying that he got caught, but the referee's having none of it. Strudley will take a goal kick in a minute, don't worry. He's in absolutely no hurry whatsoever. Taking his time. He's going to kick it in a minute. There he goes. Finally takes the kick. Up towards Brown. Brown wins the ball. Comes through to Dillon. Dillon just launches the ball down looking for Barney. Barney up against Horgan. Horgan wins the header. Comes through to Herring. Herring does well to shake off the challenge, but it's blocked by Putman into the path of Scott Harris. Harris into his brother Warren Harris. Warren's just under a bit of pressure. Plays the ball out for Sean Fraser. Fraser does well to keep the ball in. Chicks it into the box looking for Barney. Matt Day first to the ball though for Hungerford, and then plays the ball down the line looking for the run of Stephen Brown. But Guy Hollis is first to the ball. Only comes as far as Herring. Herring plays it out towards Tyler. Tyler plays the ball up looking for the flick on. And Draycott is offside from that flick on. And Slough have a free kick. And not a lot happening. Slough have a free kick, which they don't seem to be in much hurry to take either. We are in the 46th minute of the game. As Slough take the free kick with Hicks up towards Scott Harris, beaten to the ball, falls to the path of Dillon. Dillon just on the edge of the box, gets across to the far post. It's a great cross. It's a good header though by Tyler. Overhead. Oh, Scott Harris tried an overhead kick, but falls on his butt. And then the ball's played up, looking for Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown, good control, plays the ball back, looking for Tyler. Tyler playing the ball, looking for O'Brien, but O'Brien would need to be about 12 foot to keep that in. Actually, it comes off Sean Fraser's head. It's a throw into Hungerford there. And Hungerford this time are going to take their time with the throw. What a surprise. What a surprise. So they still haven't taken it. It's on the far hand side. Tyler's got the ball. Taking his time with the throw. Finally throws it in. Looking for Draycott. Volley cleared by Hollis. Comes out towards Herring. Herring back towards Tyler. Tyler keeps it in well. Plays that to Day. Day plays the ball down. It's going to break through to Stephen Brown. Brown plays into the box. But cleared by Dillon. Only as far as Herring. Herring plays the ball across to Clark. Clark, centre of the area. Plays across again to Herring. Herring plays it into the Brown looking for Draycott. Draycott up against Dillon. Just shows Draycott uses his body to shield the ball. Dillon still got it in the far corner. Two of them just tussling. And it's a throw in to Hungerford. And they're not going to take a long throw. I don't think they're going to let anyone take it. Horgan's just coming over to take the throw now. And you've got to say the referee is so lenient here. He's just allowing Hungerford to walk over and take the throw in at a leisurely pace. There's no hurry. Take your time. Horgan finally throws the ball on. Looking for Clark. Clark can't keep it in. It's a goal kick to Slough. And Slough just hurry up to try and get the ball back. Just wait for Scott to take the kick. We're into the 48th minute, so the referee has been adding some time on. As Scott launches a goal. And that's the half-time whistle here at the War Memorial Stadium as the ball boy finally gets some balls back. So the score here is Hungerford Town 1, Slough Town 0. The goal coming in 10 minutes. Header from James Rusby, the Hungerford number 4, with a free header from a Clark corner. And apart from that, they haven't really created a lot. They've hit the post once of Hungerford. Slough have had a couple of efforts, which the keeper Strudley has saved with ease, apart from the cross shot from Putman, which was out. He pushed over the top. But a fairly uneventful game here at the War Memorial Stadium, as the Hungerford subs just participate in kicking the ball out the ground. And Slough just going into this half-time interval 1-0 down. We'll be back for the start of the second half in around about 10 minutes. Just in case they play some music. We don't want to get into trouble. And we're just waiting. Just nothing going on. So we'll be back in roughly about 10 minutes for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of this second half here from the War Memorial Stadium here, home of Hungerford Town against Slough Town. Hungerford lead 1-0 thanks to that goal in the 10th minute by James Rusby. The teams are just coming out. Slough are already out at the moment. They're just waiting for Hungerford to come out. As Hungerford just come out as well, the linesmen and referees are out, and Hungerford will be playing down the slope here at the War Memorial Ground. It's quite a slope that they've got, and not much going on substitution wise, just making sure that Nathan Webb, who just picked up a little knock, is still out there, so no changes to either side at the moment. So I'll run through those teams with you, starting with the home side. 1 is Paul Strudley, 2 Gary Horgan, 3 Reece Tyler, 4 James Rusby, 5 and captain is Matt Day, 6 Ian Herring, 7 James Clark, 8 Mike Jones, 9 Stephen Brown, 10 Mark Draycott, 11 Alan O'Brien. Subs for Hungerford: Harry Goodger 13, Harry Goodger 12, Ollie Harrison 13, Gary Preen 15, Jack Sterland 16 and Scott Rees 17. For the Rebels, Mark Scoddingale, 2 Sean Fraser, 3 is Jai Dillon, 4 is Guy Hollis, 5 and captain Dan Hicks, 6 Ryan Hope, 7 Lewis Putman, 8 Nathan Webb, 9 Lee Barney, 10 Scott Harris, 11 Warren Harris. Subs: Lee Rumble 12, 14 Jake Parsons, 15 Gherkin Gottman, 16 George Short and 18 is Joe Grant. Just wait for the referee to start the second half. Yeah, played 3 minutes of extra time at the end of the first one, sorry. I don't know what he's waiting for now. Everyone's ready. And that's the second half started. And immediately Hungerford kicked the ball long, looking for the run of O'Brien. And it's gone out. It's gone out for a throw, right by the corner flag. There. So just, it's actually gone out for a goal kick. There you go, my eyesight's not as good as it was. If you do wish to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio, or if you're viewing through YouTube, you can click the comments button and it will come up there. As Mark Scott will take the goal kick, you can hear the Hungerford manager shouting in the background there, as the fans still trying to take their places for the second half. As Scott slices a clearance up, O'Brien's underneath it, comes to Warren Harris. It's come off Warren Harris. It's out for a throw to Hungerford. And Hungerford take it quickly with Tyler. Flicked on by Brown, cleared by Hollis. Hollis clears the ball in towards Putman. Putman, there's an injury there. The ball's come through. Slough playing on, and the ref, Hollis got caught there, nastily clearance, and the ball's been played over top. Slough only have one defender at the moment, with Hollis down on the floor, rolling around. He's badly injured on the, but Hungerford still have the ball. They're playing on, and then Fraser clears the ball, and Slough just not too impressed with the referee here. Hollis has been down on the ground, injured, and the management team are just expressing their displeasure of the referee. As Hollis just gets some treatment. It's going to be a corner on the far hand side in the end to Hungerford. As the manager's dad just gives the linesman on this near hand side some advice. As Hollis still getting treatment here for a catch on the knee. Dylan's just got across to the referee just to see what's going on. As Hollis just getting treatment from some Super Kev treatment here. As we're just waiting for this to start. So we'll just see if there's any goals from around the game. Half times: Aveley 1, Bury 2, Kingstonian 3, Brentwood 0, Wildstone 3, Hayes and Yedding 0, and Leicester 1, Newcastle 0. Dan Hicks has just come over to make sure his centre half partner is all right. It actually looks like it's a shin injury. The referee's just having a lovely little conversation with the management team here. As Hollis still... as a steward gives the referee some friendly advice about how to book our management team. And the game will restart. Hollis is off the pitch. He's just hobbling at the moment. Slough down to 10 men at the moment for this corner on this far hand side, which O'Brien will take. I don't understand it, but the ball had gone out for a corner. The referee has signalled it's actually gone out for a throw on. So everyone thought it was a corner. It's actually a throw in, and they're going to leave it for Rusby to go over to take. So a long throw will come in from Rusby on the far hand side. Just you can guess he's taking his time on it, can't you? He's going to throw it in a second. Any time today. Any time. There he goes. Long throw in. It's been flicked on. Comes out to Putman. Putman just a little bit of a clearance, flicks the ball on. Hollis still off the pitch at the moment. Comes out to Tyler. Tyler on the far hand side up against Barney. Tyler just pushes him off. Gives it to Rusby. Rusby back to Tyler. Tyler just flicks the ball in. That was too close to Mark Scott. And Hollis still injured at the moment. Still being treated off the pitch. Let's look to see if he's going to carry on. Scott Harris just filling in at centre back at the moment for Slough while they're down to 10 men. As Mark Scott just rolls the ball out of his penalty area. Going to knock it forwards again. Wait for Draycott to come and charge it down. Long kick by him. Flicked on by Barney. Comes into the centre. Barney still flicking the ball on, but it's cleared. And as far as Fraser. Fraser just wins the ball back unconventionally with his head. Plays it into Webb. Webb just chips the ball in, looking for Barney. Barney's beaten to the ball by Rusby. It breaks out to Clark. Clark hooks the ball on. Hicks tries to get the ball. He wins it off Brown. Comes through to Webb. Webb plays it to Fraser. Fraser with a touch. Back to Webb. Webb could bring the ball forwards if he wants to. Comes out. Goes out to Hollis on the... Hollis back on the pitch. Goes out to Dylan. So Slough back to 11. But Hollis is just walking leisurely. Ball's been played forward for Barney. Barney beaten to the ball. It's come off... Hungerford play. It's a throw on the far hand side. Slough take it quickly through Putman up towards Barney. Barney inside the box. Just get pushed there. Slough have won a free kick. It's a free kick on the far hand side. It's about 10 yards away from the corner flag and about 2 or 3 yards in from that touchline. And it looks like Ryan Hope will be the person that takes this free kick for Slough. As a handful of Slough fans behind the goal. Just making a little bit of noise for the first time tonight. It's going to be Ryan Hope with this in-swinging free kick. Sent forwards Dan Hicks. As Hope takes it, puts it right in the box. It's too close to Strudley in goal. And Strudley can try and get Hungerford on the attack here. Launches the ball high. Comes through to Hollis. Hollis volleys it forward and then goes down. There's an off... He's given a foul there for some kind of reason. They've taken it quickly, looking to try and get O'Brien in. Cleared by Fraser. Comes through to Webb. Webb does well. Chests the ball down. Takes the ball. Goes past Jones easily. Then still got the ball. Plays it forward looking for Barney. Barney holds the ball up well. Plays it back towards Webb. Webb just flicking the ball out for Putman on the far hand side. But Horgan will clear that one. Comes through to Ryan Hope. Hope heads it out on the far hand side to Dylan. Dylan takes a touch. Hits it straight at O'Brien. Gets the ball back. It's with Hope. Hope plays the ball forwards looking for Barney. Barney stretching. And Slough just getting the ball on the far hand side through Ryan Hope. Battling away to Dylan. Dylan to Putman. Putman on that byline. Just brings the ball back. Trying to go past O'Brien on that far hand side. Does well. Gets a crossing. It's cleared well by Hungerford. Only as far as Nathan Webb. Webb plays it back into Dylan. Dylan looking for Putman again. Putman trying to go past James Clark this time. He just goes past Horgan easily. Then gets a cross in near post. And Strudley does well in the Hungerford goal and grabs that ball quickly. Slough just got to be careful because Hollis volleyed that ball forwards a minute ago and immediately clutched his leg in pain. He's not hobbling at the moment, but... we'll see how he does as Strudley clears a long kick down, looking for Draycott. Well won by Hicks. It comes through to Webb. Webb just trying to be... He's dispossessed in the centre by Mike Jones. Jones plays it in towards Brown. Brown just can't get the ball out of his feet and rolls into the arms of the Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott. And Scott just trying to launch the ball quickly, looking for Warren Harris. Won by Reece Tyler on this video hand side. Comes through to Fraser. Fraser plays the ball forward. Back to Tyler. Tyler plays it into O'Brien. O'Brien trying to keep the ball in. Sean Fraser does well, takes the ball down, got 3 players on him, plays it into the middle. Ryan Hope trying to flick the ball over, looking for the run of Barney. Barney up against Matt Day. Barney does well, gets goal side on him, gets into the box, plays the ball down, it comes off Matt Day and into the arms of Paul Strudley in the Slough goal. Good play there by Barney, finally getting behind the Hungerford defence, but not testing the goalkeeper. And Strudley launches a huge kick up in the air, coming down the hill. Hicks heads it backwards instead, puts Slough under a bit of pressure, comes to Dillon, then Hicks does well to win the ball back, but gives the ball away again. Comes inside to Herring out to Tyler. Horgan just goes past Putman, plays the ball up to Brown trying to flick the ball on, and Hicks just plays it back to his goalkeeper, and Stephen Brown will chase that one down, takes a touch. So that's surely a back pass by Hicks. But anyway, Slough get on with the game. It comes up, it's volleyed clear by Day though, and it comes through, and then a poor touch there by Hicks, and Slough. Mark Scott has to just come forward and get the ball off the head of Mark Draycott, as some people not too impressed with the referee's performance here today. Mark Scott still got the ball in his hand, just moving across the pitch trying to get a bit of extra, kicks it long. So a little scorpion kick there by Herring, wins the ball, and then Clark beats Dillon to the ball on that far hand side, plays it into the path of Draycott. Draycott can't keep it in though, and it's out for a Slough throw. Looks like there'll be a substitution for Hungerford. Coming on is 17. Just trying to see who's coming off. 6 is Herring. So the substitution is Scott Rees coming on for Ian Herring.
It's number 17, Scott Rees.
It's on 55 minutes.
Ian Herring.
So just waiting for this substitution to happen. So it's Ian Herring on, who's already on a yellow card, so a precautionary substitution may be there. He doesn't seem to be injured, and Scott Rees has come on and immediately fills into the centre midfield position that Herring has vacated. So now take the throw quickly. It's one on the far hand side. It's been flicked on by Rees. First touch of the ball by him. Headed clear by Hicks. Scott Harris flicks the ball on, looking for Barney, but it's come through to Day. Day with the clearance long. Flicked on by Stephen Brown, but it comes through to Nathan Webb. High foot there on him, but the referee says play on. Ball's with Ryan Hope. Comes off Hope, and it's out for a throw-in on the far-hand side. And it's going to be Horgan that will go across and take this throw. And Horgan just takes it down the line, looking for Brown. Brown up against Dillon. Does well, wins the ball, plays it inside to Jones. Jones into Clark. Clark and Jones got the ball. It's come through to Draycott. Draycott plays the ball into the middle. It's cut across goal. Good defending by Sean Fraser. Only as far as Scott Rees. Rees just volleys the ball out to O'Brien. O'Brien flicks it in first time. Stephen Brown trying to get onto the touch of it. And Stephen Brown just heads it out for a corner. But good play there by Hungerford. Just good play. Got the cross in there. But good defending by Sean Fraser. And it remains here at the Warmanwall ground. It's Hungerford 1. Slough Town nil. Played 12 minutes so far of this first half, although a lot of that was down to the poor Guy Hollis injury. He's not moving very fast, his Guy, but no sign of a substitution for the Rebels yet. As Scott kicks a long ball down, and ball comes through. Stephen Brown. Slough just looking for an offside there. Stephen Brown still got the ball on the far hand side, beats Hicks to the ball. Puts a cross in. Sean Fraser just with the clearance, and it's headed forwards. Comes through to Sean Fraser again, just inside his own box. Under a bit of pressure. Clears well though, up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris holds, does well. Controls the ball, trying to find brother Warren. Warren gets the ball, trying to flick it into Barney. Barney's got 2 players on him, does well. Holds the ball up, plays it on the far hand side for Dillon. Dillon just bringing the ball forward. So now, Dillon's just lost it. He's given the ball away, and Clark can bring the ball forwards for Hungerford. Gives it to Draycott. Draycott just pushed back, gives it to Rees. Rees turns, slips over. Slough win the ball back through Scott Harris. Gives it to Hope. Hope out towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris up against Tyler. Warren Harris stands on the ball, and Hungerford clear. And 2 Hungerford players chase the ball down to Mark Scott. Mark Scott's got it. Clears it up for Warren Harris. Over his head. Tyler heads the ball goalwards. Warren Harris has got the ball from a flick on from Barney. Gets into the box. Still going down the byline. Comes and plays it off Tyler. Still got the ball. Just has to come away. Fraser's gone into the box. Gets a shot in. It's come back and it's defended by O'Brien. And he tries to bring the ball forwards. Warren Harris chases it down. Gets in front of him. Good play there by Slough. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Hope just sees off the challenge of Draycott. Ball stripped forwards. It's cleared by Reese. Up towards Hicks. Hicks up against Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown wins the ball. Keeps it on that far hand side. O'Brien does well. Keeps the ball in. Cuts inside, still trying to run at the Slough defence. Plays it inside to Brown. Brown plays it on the far hand side to Clark. Clark just cuts inside, shoots, and plays the ball over the top of the bar and out for a goal kick. And Slough just, the management team just not impressed with the linesman on the far hand side. They thought couple of times there when Hungerford come forward that Hungerford are in an offside position. They're just the two joint managers are just telling the subs how it was offside. Scott gets a aim underway, long kick. Warren Harris just nudged off the ball there by Tyler. Comes through to Brown. Brown trying to fit into Draycott. Draycott so one-on-one with the goalkeeper, shoots, but hits it off target. And Hollis has got caught again there. And Hollis has just got to be a little bit careful. Hollis just limping away from that challenge. As it remains here, Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. Slough still really haven't tested Strudley in the goal this second half. Ball's been played forwards, up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris just turns the ball away. Matt Day uses his body to control it. Plays the ball forwards for Mark Draycott. The ball's come through to Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown's offside. And just kicks the ball away a little bit there. Much to... and then the referee just signals to the Slough management. Just puts his finger to his lips as if to say, shush. I've got it. Mark Scott was going to take the free kick, but he's left it to Hicks. Hicks will take this free kick for Slough. Just 10 yards inside away from his penalty area. Kicks it forwards only as far as Reese. Comes through to Warren Harris. Warren Harris does well. Turns. Chugs off another challenge. Wins the ball. But comes off Wazza and out for a throw-in. And it's a throw-in to Hungerford. And yet again they take their time. Tyler with the throw for them. Well, it will do if he throws it on. They finally throws it on. Flicked on by Clark. Hollis just kicks the ball straight at Draycott. Hits him in the face. And Draycott has taken that ball full in the face from a Guy Hollis volley. He's literally a foot away from it. He's got back up. And he might not know what day it is or what time it is, but he's on his feet somehow. As it is, Slough have a throw. There's a lot of shouting just going on here, and Slough have a throw which Guy Hollis will take for Slough, just literally in front of our commentary position, just near the halfway line. Long throw by him, trying to find Scott Harris. It's won by Day. It'll break kindly to Nathan Webb. Webb just gets a lucky touch on it to Dylan. Dylan plays it out towards Putman. Putman's got Horgan on him. Putman cuts back inside, still got the ball at his feet, trying to run at Horgan. Plays the ball now for a good ball in there for Dylan. Dylan, can he get a cross in? Dylan gets to the byline. It's come off. It's got to be a corner. It is a corner to Slough. Good play there by Putman and Dylan on that far hand side. Dylan gets a corner off Horgan. And Ryan Hope will jog across to take this corner for Slough. Slough sending Dan Hicks forward, but Guy Hollis is standing at the back. And Slough got to be careful here. They've left O'Brien up. And... Dylan's just coming back. Hollis still feeling his ankle as Joe Grant just goes and warms up. Hope with this free kick. It's near post. It's headed clear by... It's come through to the box. It's in the box. It's still being cleared. It's coming out towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris first to the ball. He just gives it away to Reese. And Reese can run at the Slough defence. Plays it on the far-hand side to O'Brien. O'Brien puts the boots. He's trying to speed past. He's got the ball on the far-hand side. Puts a cross into where Stephen Brown is on the far-hand side. But Mark Scott gathers that well. And then bowls the ball forwards for Slough. Gives it to Ryan Hope on that far-hand side. Good break there by Hungerford. But Slough had the ball with Putman. Putman just chipping the ball down line. Barney does well. Cuts inside. Holds it. Turns. Plays it in towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris shrugs off a challenge. Keeping the ball on the far-hand side. Gives it to Putman. Lovely little ball to... Played it out to Putman. And the Hungerford player, it just went through his legs. And Putman wasn't expecting that. And it's gone out for a throw-in on the far-hand side. And... again, Hungerford, no hurry to take this throw. Horgan is it's gone over to take it. Apparently waiting instruction on how to throw a ball on. In your own time. Horgan throws long and straight out of play. It's come straight out, it's gone out, so it's a Slough throw. And Slough got the ball about 10 yards away from the throw, came in. They're taking it quickly towards Barney. Barney plays it into Warren House. It's been flicked on. Barney tried to get to the rebound, cleared by Reese Tyler, but only as far as Mark Scott. He's come 10 yards out of his box, then hits it on the volley, trying to get the ball down. It's going to go straight up towards Day. Day charges into Lee Barney. Lee Barney is like half the size and half the weight, is adjudged to have fouled. And it's a free kick to Hungerford. And yeah, Neil Baker's not impressed that all the 50-50s are going to Hungerford, and the fact that they're taking their time. Stradley's just taking his time, run across to get the ball and takes this free kick, but he hasn't taken it yet. Neil Baker's not too impressed with the referee and the time wasting, as the ball's been flicked on the far hand side by Clark. It will come through to Draycott, but Scott does well in the Slough goal, gets there before Draycott and then looks to launch it forward, looking quickly for Lee Barney, but only in a foot race with Matt Day. Day comes across, does well to win the ball, but comes only out as far as Putman. Putman, just skipped past him and then got caught there. How is that not a free kick? Oh my God! What is this referee on? He's clearly forgotten there's two teams out there today. Ball's with Fraser. Fraser plays it up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris up against Day. Fraser gets the ball back, plays it in towards Ryan Hope. Hope's immediately closed down, dinks the ball forward looking for the run of Barney, but well spotted by Rusby. And Rusby bring the ball forwards for Hungerford. Just goes back to Clark. Clark plays the ball over looking for the run of Brown. Brown's in an onside position. Mark Scott beats him to the ball, shows some skill, plays it out towards Fraser. Fraser's with the ball here on this near hand side, plays it up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris got time to control. Just got caught. Well, come on! How many times is that Matt Day has caught the player and the referee's still not going to do anything about it because he hasn't got the balls to do it? That's the second foul that he's just let go away without nothing. And Day, it's just, you put your arm around him if you want, referee, it's all right. That's okay. Is he your friend? No, it's so you're allowed to tackle like that and get away with it. He's just been told not to do it again. So now have a free kick and it will be about halfway inside the Hungerford half. Ryan Hope's taken it. He's just telling people where he wants to put the ball. Puts it into that far post. It's headed forwards towards goal. Barney's headed away by Reese. Comes through. It's volleyed by Slough. Comes through. It's cleared only as far as Fraser. Fraser just dinks the ball forwards looking for a header. Comes out towards Barney. Barney beaten to the ball by Tyler. Tyler plays it out towards Reese. Reese can turn. Treads on the ball and it's out for a Slough throw. And Neil Baker with a touch to get the ball back down the pitch there for the Slough throw. And Slough aren't risking Guy Hollis taking it. It's going to be Sean Fraser with the throw. Fraser takes it quickly towards Webb. Webb with a touch. Just evades a challenge. Plays it out towards Putman. Putman's got time to turn. Comes inside. Swishes onto his left foot. Still trying to run away from goal. Plays it into Hicks. It's a good ball into Hicks. Hicks a good chance to shoot. Plays it across. It's been saved by Stradley and it's come off. A Hungerford player. It's out for a corner on that far hand side. Slough with a good spell of pressure here. Trying to get this equalised. It still remains after 22 minutes of this second half. It still remains Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. Slough playing against the 12 men of Hungerford and the referee. Every player on the goal line for this in-swinging corner from Hope. As the Slough fans just make a little bit of noise behind that goal. It's just waiting for this corner to come in from Hope. Just signalling what he's planning on doing. This one's a better corner. It's been flicked on goalwards. It's been headed clear. Back towards Nathan Webb, who heads it. And it's headed over the bar and out for a goal kick. And it's you'd never guess that Stradley's taking his time with the goal kick. Plenty of time. Takes his time. Any chances the Slough management are asking him to hurry up, but he's taking his time. as Strudley kicks the ball long, aimed for Putman, keeps it in on the far hand side. It'll ball to Scott Harris. Scott Harris does well, wins the ball, shields it off the player, goes past the tackle, plays it into Warren. Warren plays it back to Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope back out to Putman. Putman got the run of Dylan on the overlap, but he's still running with the ball. Runs 20 yards with the ball, still got it. Plays it out on this far hand side to Fraser. Fraser takes a touch up against O'Brien. Fraser just trying to look, plays the ball down the line, looking for Barney. Barney plays the ball off Matt Day, and Slough have a throw in on this near hand side. They're going to let Fraser take it quickly. Fraser just looking for an option. They're gonna stop and let Guy Hollis take the throw. Slough just making sure they got a couple of people back to watch for the pacey Stephen Brown, who's stayed forwards for Hungerford. Slough got this long throw. Guy Hollis warming up just to launch this one into the box. Long throw from Hollis. It's all the way into the box. It's been volley cleared, only as far as Brown. And then good header by Sean Fraser, flicked on by Ryan Hope. Then it's volley cleared by Tyler on the far hand side. Draycott up against Sean Fraser. Fraser does well to win the first ball, but then Draycott heads it into the path of O'Brien. O'Brien just turns, got the ball behind him, plays it into Draycott. That's a lovely ball. Draycott trying to go past the goalkeeper, shoots over the top of the bar. Good play there by Hungerford on the break yet again. And some good defending there by Sean Fraser for Slough. And it's out for a goal kick. And Slough will have a goal kick to restart the game. Just some instructions coming from the Hungerford management as Scott launches a long kick forwards. Scott Harris beaten to the ball by Day, but it'll break through to Dylan. Dylan, chance to volley the ball forwards, trying to find Putman. It comes through to Putman. Putman up against Horgan. Putman still got the ball, just turns inside. Still got Dylan on the overlap. Still got the ball, gives it to Dylan. Dylan with a bit of space here to get a ball in. Plays it near post towards Barney, and it's cleared and into the path of Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown got a chance to run with the ball. Goes past the challenge of Hicks. The ball breaks to Clark. Plays it on the far hand side, looking for O'Brien. Oh, O'Brien, as Sean Fraser makes a mistake. He's had a glorious chance to score there as O'Brien. And he's gone for the glory shot and missed it. Great chance for him. The goal opened up. He was one of those ones where as the goalkeeper comes out from an angle, the player slides it underneath him. He's gone to try and get it into the high corner and puts it over the top. He'll be disappointed not to do better than that, but Slough have got to be careful. They're being caught on the counter-attack here. And the speed of coming down that slope is causing Slough a lot of problems. As Scott gets the game back on with this long kick, aiming towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris beaten to the ball by Day yet again. Comes out to O'Brien. O'Brien flicking the ball on for Brown. Brown just takes it on his chest, trying to play the ball into the path of O'Brien, but O'Brien can't get to the ball. And it's out for a Slough throw. And Slough just got to be wary of the pace of this Hungerford attack coming down the slope, which is a fair old slope as Hollis takes this throw for Slough. Long throw, trying to get Slough out the field. Scott Harris flicks the ball on to Warren Harris. Comes back out to Scott Harris. Beaten to the ball. It'll come out to Tyler. Tyler plays the ball forwards. Hicks up against Draycott. Hicks wins the ball. Falls into the path of Dylan. Dylan just looks up. Plays looking for the run of Scott Harris. That's a great ball into the far corner. Scott Harris does well. Runs past his man to keep the ball in play on that far hand side. Looking for some help. Dylan provides that help. But Dylan just cuts inside. Gets it onto his right foot. Shoots. Oh, and it's just wide of the goal. And Strudley may have seen that late, but he seemed to have it covered. If not, he was taken by surprise by that shot by Dylan. Good effort there from 25 yards out by Dylan, but just wide of the post. And it remains with 27 minutes gone here at the War Memorial Stadium. It's Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Strudley is taking his time with the goal kick. Plenty of time. Take your time. Strudley finally takes the kick, and Nathan Webb wins it in midfield. It comes off his head but bounces out of play and out for a throw-in on that far hand side. No sign of any substitution for the Rebels at the moment, although they are under a little bit of cosh when Hungerford attack on the break. Hungerford again taking absolute ages with this throw on the far hand side. Long throw by Horgan, looking for Draycott. Draycott up against Hicks. Hicks is, I thought that was a foul, but the referees missed that as well. Played the ball forwards, only as far as Reese. Reese just chipping the ball forwards. Hicks wins that first header. It comes down, bounces kindly to Horgan. Horgan loses the ball to Putman. Putman's fouled. Oh no, Putman's committed the foul. That is absolutely horrendous from the referee. Putman clearly got caught there, and in being fouled, he's given away a foul. Unbelievable from the referee today. The referee, Mr. Ryan Atkin, is he's got a white shirt on underneath his top. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the box and heads this one into the back of the net, the way he's playing at the moment. It's a free kick on the far hand side, which O'Brien takes. Comes too far into the goalkeeper. Hungerford appealing for a foul on Brown, but the ball's with Mark Scott. Scott just launches a kick forwards up towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris does well, wins the ball, gets the ball back from the second attempt. Scott Harris just stinks the ball out to Sean Fraser. Sean Fraser charging forwards for Slough. Still got the ball up against good challenge there by Clark, but plays it off Fraser. It's out for a Hungerford throw, and no hurry whatsoever between. No, it's taking all the time in the world to go and get the ball. And then it's a throw by Tyler. It's well won by Fraser. Up towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris out towards Hope. Hope gives it to Dylan, just crossing the halfway line for Slough. Dylan can bring the ball forwards for Slough. Looking for a run. Playing the plate into Scott Harris. Scott Harris in the centre plays it into the... It's well cleared though. It's hooked clear by Rusby, the scorer of the only goal. It's out for a throw into Slough. And the ball just runs away from Sean Fraser, who rushes over to take it. Long throw by Fraser in towards Barney. Barney does well to control the ball. Back heels it into the path of Warren Harris, but it's cleared. It's come off a Slough player. It's out for a throw. And Tyler has gone down injured for Hungerford. So injured, or he's got doing his boots up. And it's just a bit of break in play here. We'll see if there's any scores from other games around. Averley have equalised to at home, to Bury Town. It's 2-2 in that game. As Tyler just gets to his... I'm not sure if he's injured or if he's just doing his boots up, but the referee should let the game play if that's the case. Why stop and let someone do their boots up? This is absolutely horrendous refereeing. If he's stopping the game to allow a player to do his boots up.
Get over me, you twat!
Sorry, just a bit of encouragement there for the referee. As finally Tyler's done his boots up, he runs over to take the throw. Ball's been flicked on there by Jones, comes through to Hicks. Hicks beaten to the ball, and it's a foot race for Brown. Hollis does really well. Hollis just turned into danger, wins the ball well. Good challenge as Hollis wins the ball, much to the annoyance of the Hungerford people. Ball's been played forward. Matt Dave volleys it clear and out of play, and it's a throw into Slough just by the halfway line. Guy Hollis, long throw by Hollis, trying to be flicked on. Well won by Hungerford. Comes off Reese and out for another throw. Fraser trying to take it quickly for Slough, trying to find Scott Harris. Harris beaten to the ball. Comes out to Brown. Brown does well. Holds the ball up. Gives it to Draycott. Draycott trying to find a run of O'Brien, but O'Brien's beaten to the ball by Scott. And Scott clears the ball out of the ground. Gets a hug from O'Brien at the same time. And we just... Looks like Slough will be making a substitution in a second. They're just calling Jake Parsons down. As it is, it's going to be a throw, though, to Hungerford. Tyler taking it. Tyler just throws the ball. It's been flicked on by Jones. Comes through to Draycott and runs into the corner flag. He's time wasting already. As the ball's come off, Sean Fraser's out for a corner. So 13 minutes left and Hungerford are running the ball into the corner, wasting time. As and again, no hurry from Hungerford to take the corner. As Slough just readying Jake Parsons to come on. As they're just checking with the linesman what the numbers are. As we'll just wait for this corner to come in for Hungerford. It's Clark standing over the corner for Hungerford. takes it short. It's going to all through for everyone. It's cleared by Hicks. Comes out on the far hand side to Horgan. Horgan heads it onto Draycott. Back towards Horgan. Horgan crosses the ball. Almost headed clear. It's come through. Cleared by Warren Harris. Comes through on the edge of the area to Matt Day. It's cleared up towards Putman. Putman will just hook the ball forwards for Slough. Barney up against Tyler. Barney just trying to release the ball. Gets to the ball first. And a couple of players slip. Barney does well. Plays the ball into the path of Warren Harris. Warren Harris has got 4 players on him. One of those is O'Brien. He's still got the ball. Still up against Clark. Gives it to Fraser. Fraser just dinks the ball in, looking for the run of Barney. Tyler comes across, but Barney gets there and blocks it. And there will be a substitution for Slough. Just make a note of this substitution. Nathan Webb is coming off, and Jake Parsons is coming on.
Substitution for Slough Town's number 14, Jake Parsons. Replacing number 8, Nathan Webb.
Substitution on 78 minutes there. Jake Parsons coming on for Nathan Webb. As Warren Harris is doing his boots up. He does it when there's a break in play rather than the referee just let him do it. As Jake Parsons comes onto the pitch. Just wait for the referee to get in position for the throw. As we'll just wait to see what's going on. So throw's been taken in. Fraser wins the header. It's up towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris flicks the ball on. Matt Day with the second clearance. Then Scott Harris is underneath it. Comes through to Barney. Barney on the edge of the area. Flicks it out towards Putman. Putman's just had to go a little bit wider than he wanted to. Keeps the ball in on that far hand side. Gives it back to Dylan. Dylan just cuts inside. Still got the ball. Dylan just gives it back to Putman. Putman will take a touch. Gets it onto his left foot. Hits across straight at the Dunstable Hungerford player. Then it's been flicked on by Reese. Trying to find Brown, but it comes out. And Brown tries to keep the ball in. Hicks has still got the ball in on that far hand side. That's gone out of play a while ago. And it still remains here. We've got about 11 minutes left of this second half. As just waiting for a throw on the far hand side. So Sean Fraser just getting some instructions. Just waiting for this throw on the far hand side by Hicks. Hicks long throw. It's flicked on by Scott Harris, beaten to the ball to Hungerford. Hungerford's Matt Day clears the ball. Only as far as Putman. Putman heads the ball into play. Headed clear by Jones. Only as far as Parsons though. Parsons plays it out to Hollis. Hollis plays a lovely ball into Warren Harris. Warren Harris just trying to flick the ball past. Does well. Wins the ball. He's got Sean Fraser on the overload. Still gets a cross in. It's cleared by Rusby on the volley. Only as far as Fraser. Leaves it to Warren Harris. Warren Harris still got the ball for Slough on the far hand side. Warren Harris trying to go past a couple of players. Still got it. Got the ball in the far corner. He's just got a couple of players. He's won a throw just by the corner flag. And they are going to send Guy Hollis forward to take it. It's going to be a second substitution for Slough. Joe Grant will be coming on for his second debut. Coming on for Dylan. So Dylan coming off. Joe Grant coming on. And that's in the 81st minute. So that substitution, Joe Grant, who's a winger, come forward, coming on for Jai Dillon. With 9 minutes plus whatever the referee adds on, left it here at the Moore Memorial Stadium. It still remains Hungerford 1, Slough 0. Slough will have a long throw right by the corner flag. And Slough just trying to get wait for Grant to get into the box for this one. Can he have a fairy tale second debut? Played before against Banbury for us last season. As this long throw comes in from Hollis, it's flicks on. It's come through to the far post where Warren Harris tries to keep it in, but it's won by Tyler. Tyler clears the ball only as far as Putman. Putman does well to keep the ball. Flicks the ball in. It's cleared only as far as Parsons. Parsons' first time touch into Warren Harris. Warren Harris gets to the ball first, but it's cleared by Hungerford. Bounces in, and then Slough allow Hungerford to grab the ball with Draycott. Draycott trying to find the pace of Clark. Hollis in a foot race to it. Good clearance there by Hollis. And the ball will fall to Hicks. Slough look like they're playing with a back two of Guy Hollis and Sean Fraser. As Hicks plays the ball looking on the far hand side. Cleared well. And well won by Brown. Into the path of Clark. Clark trying to head the ball forwards for Stephen Brown to chase. But it's Mark Scott's first to it. But he just boots the ball out there. Bit of miscommunication between Guy Hollis and Mark Scott. As Neil Baker just hurdles the barrier there just to get the ball back for Hungerford. Hungerford's in absolutely no hurry. No hurry to take the throw whatsoever. The referee's just letting them do whatever they like. Absolute terrible by the referee, Mr. Atkin. Could be playing here till Tuesday with the time that he could add on for these time wasting by Hungerford. As Tyler puts the throw in, it's well won by Parsons. Breakthrough to Putman. Putman's clearance isn't the best. Only comes as far as Tyler. Tyler comes back to Day. Day takes the ball back, gives it to Tyler on the far hand side. Up, takes on Grant, goes into Clark, gives it away to Fraser. Fraser's playing really well tonight. Chips the ball forward, looking for Ryan Hope. Comes off Reese. And Reese was just about to kick the ball away. It's a throw into Slough on the halfway line. Ryan Hope takes it in towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris chests it to Barney. Barney's immediately got a couple of plays on. Scott Harris plays it in towards Joe Grant. Joe Grant's got a chance. Can he get a crossing? He does get a good crossing. It's chested down there and cleared by Hungerford up towards Stephen Brown. Brown beaten to the ball by Sean Fraser. Well played, Sean Fraser. Comes out to Ryan Hope. Hope does well, turns, plays it back out towards Fraser. Fraser chips the ball forward, looking for one of the Harris brothers. It falls to Warren Harris. Scott Harris trying to win the ball. It's cleared by Hungerford. And it comes out to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get forwards. Flicks the ball forwards. Ryan Hope trying to beat him too. It comes out to Draycott. Draycott trying to release O'Brien. O'Brien just misses the ball. Lets it run past Hollis. O'Brien trying to keep it in, and then Hollis takes the man and the ball. And that's a cracking challenge by Guy Hollis. On that far hand side. It's out for a corner. And you can tell that Hungerford are taking their time with the corner. If I was you, you could order a pizza and your pizza would come. It's actually a throw in. Look, now a Hungerford player breaks into a speed to take a throw in. That's the first time that's ever happened. It's a throw in by the corner flag. I thought it gone off for a corner, but it's a throw in. Reese will take it for Hungerford. Throws the ball into the box. It's going to be flicked on. It will come off. It's a corner. And come off a Slough player. It's out for a corner. Just throw the ball in, because otherwise I don't understand what Mark Scott was doing. He's got the ball in his hands. Throw it back. No point time wasting. Get the ball back to them. Again, O'Brien will take this corner for Hungerford, taking his time. Just Putman just being told to. Slough just trying to try and put Hungerford under some pressure. We might actually get the corner coming in a minute. This is taking the mick. He still hasn't taken the corner. Clark with the corner. It's flicked through. It's going to break through on the far hand side. It's cleared by Warren Harris. It comes out to Hollis. Hollis beaten to the ball by Horgan. Just pulls his shirt a little bit there. Little bit of a shirt pull. That's a free kick to Hungerford. So, and they're not in any hurry to take it, as you can tell. They're just going to wait some time. Obviously, time goes a little bit slower here in the village of Hungerford. The days go by, just looking into the sky. Shops must be open till 12 o'clock every day, 24 hours, just for those wandering down. Take your time. You're going to take the free kick one day. You can take the free kick today, any time today. Take it today. Clark shoots. Oh, and it just skims past the outside of the post there. Mark Scott looked like he had that covered. May have seen it a little bit late, but there's a goal kick. And this time he does. He hurries up a little bit. Ball's kicked forward, looking for Barney. Barney up against Rosby. Both of them miss it. Breaks through to Reese. Reese volleys the ball forward into the corner. That's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw into Slough. And Slough just trying to get the ball back. Looks like Hicks will take this throw on the far hand side. Slough playing with a back three at the moment of Fraser, Hollis and Hicks. Just takes the throw long forward through. It's come off Hungerford head. It's come out to Slough. Slough still got the ball through on that far hand side with Scott Harris. Giving the ball away though. And Stephen Brown's in a foot race on that far hand side up against Guy Hollis. Stephen Brown does well. Keeps the ball in. Just trips as he plays it in. Trying to release a play. Oh, and Hungerford have got the ball through to Draycott. Draycott with a shot. Well blocked there by Putman of all people. Draycott still got the ball on the edge of the area. Just keeping the ball. Trying to play it out to O'Brien on this left-hand side. O'Brien up against Parsons. O'Brien trying to just tease him into it. Goes to the near post. Crosses all the way to the far post where Clark keeps it in. Clark just lobs the ball in. And then Hicks just controls it almost on the line and then volleys it clear for Slough. Pushing the back, referee. The ball just comes through. It breaks kindly for Jake Parsons. Jake Parsons beaten to the ball then by O'Brien. Headed forwards by Tyler. It will break through to Fraser. Fraser heads the ball forwards to Ryan Hope. Hope flicks the ball up. Comes up to Tyler. Comes off his head. It's a throw into Slough. Slough looking to take it quickly with Fraser. There'll be a substitution here for Hungerford Town. Coming on is number 15, who is Gary Preen. He'll be coming on for 11, Alan O'Brien. Yeah, Alan O'Brien, you're getting substituted. He just ran 20 yards away from where he knew he was going to get substituted, just to waste a little bit more time. And the substitution is Gary Preen, 15, for Alan O'Brien, 11. It's going to be a long throw from Guy Hollis, literally a few yards away from the halfway line for Slough. Slough just trying to put the ball into the box. Long throw by Hollis. Joe Grant trying to win it. It comes off the new substitute Preen and it's out for a throw. And Slough now got to throw 25 yards away from goal. Hungerford not keen to give the ball back in. Guy Hollis has taken an extra at least 15 yards for that throw. Going to try and get a long throw into the box. Long throw by Hollis. It's flicking on. It's into the centre. It's been hooked onto the far side. It's come through to it's a volley. Oh, it's been cleared off the line by Day. I think it was Barney with the ball. The ball's broken out to Putman. Putman's got the ball for Slough. Up against Clark on that far hand side. Putman does well. Gets across in. But it's well fended there by Strudley in the Hungerford goal, who grabs the ball just as it's getting to the byline, out of play. So he keeps the ball in. And Hungerford being urged to get up the field by their management. As Strudley kicks the ball long, aiming for Brown, but that's straight out of play and out for a Slough throw. I'm not sure where Sean Fraser's playing. He seems to be playing left back or right back. He's just playing any back. As Slough have got a throw. It's going to be Hicks. Hicks must have been practicing some long throws. As Hicks launches a throw forward. It's been headed clear by Clark. Comes off his head. It's a Slough throw on the far hand side. Someone's going to get the ball back for them. It's a long throw. Coming in again, Guy Hollis is going to take this throw for Slough. Slough send Hicks forwards for this one. Slough just trying to get some extra pressure. Still 1-0 down. We're into the 45th minute of the game, but just whatever the referee adds on for time wasting and stoppages. Ball's been flicked on into the box. It's come through to Warren Harris. He just chests it the wrong way. Ball's been cleared long, but Mark Scott will be underneath it for Slough. Does well. Controls it on his chest. Then takes an extra touch. Then volleys it clear high. Strudley comes to the edge of his area. Beaten to the ball. It comes through to Slough. Can they shoot? Oh, it's a good tackle there by Matt Day. Breaks ball out to Parsons. Parsons takes a touch. Chips. Oh, he's chipped the ball forwards. But Joe Grant hadn't continued his run. As Joe Grant just sent, there's another substitution for Hungerford here. This is 12 coming on, which is Harry Goodger. And he's coming on for Mark Draycott in the 90th minute. So Harry Goodger coming on for Mark Draycott. That's got to be a 91st minute substitution there. He still hasn't come on the pitch yet. The linesman just taking his details, asking him for a date tonight. What's he? I don't understand. What are you waiting for? Get on with it. He's taken the goal. That should be a yellow card. Strudley's just taken the goal kick. He hasn't had the whistle because Goodger hadn't come on the pitch. But there you go. The 12 men of Hungerford hanging on here as Strudley will retake this goal kick. Well, he might do sometime today. No, yeah, he takes it finally. There you go, action. The ball comes off Ryan Hope, comes up towards Hicks. Hicks does well, turns and puts the ball forward, looking for Scott Harris. Scott Harris trying to head the ball on. Day comes across for Hungerford. Ball's out of play. And it's going to be a throw in, and again someone on the far hand side runs to get the ball because Hungerford aren't going to put a ball for us in. So now just waiting for someone to give them a ball. Comes off on the near hand side. Fraser, it's there, mate. Go on, get it. Fraser's just going to touch the ball onto Guy Hollis. Take it. So short throw from Guy Hollis to Jake Parsons. Jake Parsons slips, gives it back to Guy Hollis. Guy hits it into the box low, takes the deflection, comes through, shoots. It's come through to the far hand side. Can Slough keep it in with Hicks? Hicks back heels it towards Warren Harris. Slides in from Goodger. It's a corner, and then Hicks just got caught there by Jones. It's a corner to Slough. Mark Scott has gone up for this corner for Slough. Scotty promised us a goal. He's gone into the box. It's a corner. It's going to be Putman that takes his corner for Slough. Everybody is being told to go into the box for the Rebels. There's not a single person in... everyone's in the penalty box of Hungerford. Putman's got to put a decent ball in here. Slough looking to try and get back into this one. It's at the far post. It's all the way across. It's come in. It's bounced in. It's still in the box. It's going to be cleared. Mark Scott trying to win it. Oh, Mark Scott with a tackle. Wins the ball, but that is the final whistle here at the War Memorial Stadium. It's finished Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. I don't know what the referee's doing, but he's certainly not played enough time on. Would they finish till Tuesday? What's his timekeeping's going a bit mad? As it ends here, it finishes here at Hungerford. That goal by James Rusby in the 10th minute of the game, that free header from a corner, settles this game for Hungerford. They win here 1-0, and Slough will be disappointed to not get something out of the game. They haven't really tested Strudley that much, but it's very difficult when you play against 12 men for 90 minutes to get a result. But Slough have done well in front of their small group of travelling fans who have made it here on a Monday night. It's finished here at the War Memorial Ground. Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. And the next time that we'll be on air is Saturday, when we will be at home to Weymouth. Join us then from 2:50 for that game. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, just as the Slough players just walk off just a little bit disappointed in themselves not to have got something out of the game. But until then, we'll see you on Saturday from 2:50 onwards. Until then, enjoy your week, and we'll see you soon.